Wyland, who's a marine life artist, is someone who runs his foundation. It's the Wyland Foundation. It's all about the watershed, and everything connected to it. I've been doing this just a year now, I'm a driver. But we travel all around the United States, all to schools. Wyland's idea is to influence young people for tomorrow to take care of the planet, help them take care of the oceans and watersheds. His idea is to catch these kids, influence them into thinking about the environment. And he does a lot of work now with different factions about correcting situations now, but his thinking for the future, you have to influence children. So that's what he has his trailer for, and that's what I've been doing. I'm just about a year. I'm the driver. I'm learning quite a bit. I have a long ways to go, but I can see that the kids, the faces on them, the ideas going through their brains. They just think it's the greatest thing. And I think it's really worthwhile to try to influence these young people for tomorrow, and that's what this trailer is all about.
Some pollution, some water pollution of the ocean.
Some examples of water pollution.
Some examples of water pollution. So if you drink a can or Coca-Cola drink, or if you eat a bag of chips, if you by a river or something like that, if you throw it inside a river, it'll go inside the ocean and hurt the animals.
So today, basically, the students are coming aboard this mobile water experience. They're learning a little bit more about water pollution, water conservation, on the water cycle, the effect that pollutants have in our environment, how they fall into the watershed, which is our environment, our living environment, and they pollute the ocean. And they're coming up with solutions to prevent that. In our classrooms, we've talked about the water cycle in second grade, and in third grade they get more in depth and they talk about the water cycle, the importance of recycling. They talk about pollution, water conservation.
I learned in school when people litter and it starts to rain, it will flow into a sewer, and it will, like chemicals, it will damage the water and kill other animals.
Government passes clean water laws removing heavy metals from industrial wastewater. Turn on white perch. So when they pass these water laws, it is keeping the living habitat environment for these animals alive, right? So you see the importance of keeping their waterways unpolluted and safe, right?
Yeah. It is the same basic idea. It's on the turtle though. And see how he couldn't grow where the piece of trash is? And didn't that bother him a little bit? No, she actually, it's a she. It's a snapping turtle from a freshwater lake. So even lakes are very important. Sometimes the trash goes down the river into a lake, and that's actually a beach in Hawaii. You know there's a trash island between California and Hawaii bigger than the size of Texas? And over a mile deep. It's mostly plastic. It's called the Pacific Gyro. The kind of thing dolphins get caught in, sea turtles get caught in those, and those float around for a long time. Exactly. They can't breathe. Yeah. Well, actually, we just had a whale get caught in one where I live in San Clemente, California, and the whale was caught in there for 2 days. And it's mostly plastic, because plastic sticks around for hundreds of years. And that's why it's so dangerous.
Hey, Tony Hawk here, and welcome to my playground, the urban jungle. I'll admit smooth, solid concrete is great for skateboarding, but when it rains here, stormwater rushes over the surface in large amounts, picking up tons of gunk along the way, like auto fluids and litter in our streets, chemicals and waste from lawns and gardens, contaminated soils from construction sites, and even pollution in the air. Where does it all go? Right here, into storm drains like this one. Through concrete channels, into rivers, and directly to the ocean. No sewage treatment like the wastewater you flush down the toilet or pour down the drain. just stinky, raw pollution. Urban stormwater is a major polluter of rivers, lakes, oceans, and estuaries. So the next time you think about littering the street or pouring motor oil down an urban storm drain, think again, because it's all got to go somewhere.
And so can you...
Broken? What do you mean broken? I just pressed the button.
What you're going to have to do is to create a canal system where every little town, right, every little spot that you see a picture here is going to get some water. Okay? Now, if somebody gets too much water, that means another part of town is not going to get any water, right? So we got to create enough water to flow so everybody can get water.
So we've learned today that it's very important to protect our watershed by making sure we don't what? Litter! Girls, we've talked about ways to protect our community. We've talked about recycling, reducing, and reusing. And today we visited the water conservation van sent by the mayor. And so we learned a lot of different things about how to protect our community. So we've learned today that it's very important to protect our watershed by making sure we don't what? Litter!